Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals. On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. These guys just about set to go in this one. On the other side, head coach of the Bengals there, Zach Taylor. These guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward. And I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're going to be led out by the 7th-year star, former #1 overall pick, Joe Burrow.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on second, Burrow. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
On the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Now Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part pays off with the 1st down.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Burrow to the air now. It is caught left side. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
17 yards. And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Burrow setting to throw. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down.
The coverage by Josiah Trotter.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Good work there, adding a little chunk after that catch as he gets it ahead for 8 yards. Make this 3rd and short.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw, Burrow. And he loses control, and that one's going to fall to the ground, Brock. Needed to bring that in. Instead, the mistake means it's 4th down. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Here we go with Brown. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
1st and 10 from the 32. Stafford to the air to start us off. Evans brings in the slant. And they're going to have the 1st down. Nice chunky yards there. Give them about 17 of them.
That is not easy to do in this league. Consecutive, chunk, explosive plays through the air. This defense is reeling. They're on their heels.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. first down. They're going to run with Irving. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the first. It's a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now Stafford to throw. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Here's Stafford. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Irving will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets some more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Third and goal, it's Stafford. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving with his first of hopefully many more to come this season.
Their year sure begins on a high note, and they'll begin with a win too, Kate, if they could put more drives like that one together. Not how you start. It's about how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Gofflin with the extra points. And he's going to start the year 1 for 1 as they take a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up second and short.
8 yards.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throw to pass now on second down. And with a man all over him, he just can't bring it in clean. It's an incomplete pass, and that brings up third down.
Brings up third down and
Man in motion out of the slot. Here he is on 3rd and short. He's making a bid for it. Ball is out. Burrow lost it. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over. They pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
When you choose not to slide as a quarterback, that's what can happen. And those Predators feel that prey, and they go after. Not only do they want to hit the quarterback, to hit him and knock the ball out, that is just a worthy celebration on that sidelines.
So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur, and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bengals 47.
Second down throw from Stafford. They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Stafford. Irving hauls it in. And they're going to get almost nothing here compared to what they needed. Just 2 yards on that play. It is 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Bucs getting set up front now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock, continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
And getting the first down, Brock. Great results. That snap goes for 17.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Bengals first
Burrow
down.
setting up the play action. Lost control of another one. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. That's quickly out to Chase. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Burrow. He's going to run for it. Into the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Stafford now off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, Stafford. That's caught left side by Stowers. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd
To throw, Stafford. It's caught by Harrison. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Stafford on 1st and 10. Starting off sharp, 9 of 10 throwing the football to begin this one. Handoff headed right, Irving. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. It was Jack Kaiser who got there for the tackle.
He was brought down by Jack Kaiser. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Stafford pass here on 2nd down. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Buccaneers leading so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. First down for Stafford. And he's found his target all 4 passes so far on this drive. Looking in the air here. Ooh, the look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Stafford on 2nd down. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Chris Godwin.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
First down.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. He's brought down here, but they will take it 18 yards at a first. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Offense is set. First and 10. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing now, Stafford. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Stafford now. Quickly into the hands of Evans. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
On fourth down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Burrow to the air now. Throw over the middle, cut by Brown. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. And that's going to be good for Bengals first down.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Brown. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
He was taken down.
Offense to the line, second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Now Burrow. He finds Brown right side. He's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
It's a gain of 6.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing is Burrow. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down. So as they face fourth down, on comes Ryan Rico to kick it. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. They get to him, he's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that is good for a Tampa Bay first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Now Stafford to throw. That's incomplete left side. So at the 40 here, second and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw, here's Stafford. This is Connie still going towards midfield. And out of bounds he goes after a gain of 8. It is third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Here's Stafford. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. He's going to be out of bounds near that marker, but pretty clearly behind it, Brock. So still a couple yards to go. It is fourth down. Running for it, here's Irving. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
This is going to be caught once again by Gesicki. And give him a couple of yards on this first down completion, Brock, as he steps out after that. Another pass now on second down. Over the middle, taken in by Higgins. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like, about 7. Here he is on 3rd and short. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. They get to him, take him down after a gain of 3, and that's going to give Cincinnati the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3.
At the Buccaneers, 13.
Play action now, Burrow. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his first of hopefully many more to come this season.
Well, finally scoring a touchdown in the new year. Unfortunately, able to get it done before halftime. That'll settle down the nerves and the conversations a bit. But you know they've got to score more here in the second half.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And they trail by 3.
Buccaneers 10, Bengals 7.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Now it's Manunga, and he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Stafford back to throw. That's Evans making the catch outright. This one stopped. Play gains about 6 yards. And that will set up a Bucs first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
They give to Irving, left side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
37-yard line.
Throwing on second. Stafford. He finds Evans, left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So a couple yards to go here after they picked up 8 on that last play.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. Stafford. That one's good to Godwin. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that is good for a Buccaneer first down.
First down.
To throw, Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Stafford on 1st and 10. And he's found his target all 4 passes so far on this drive. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. James Pierce. And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season.
This is where, Kate, a good quarterback, and this guy's a good player, this is where you've got to have poise, because that's now the 2nd time already here in the opening half of week 1 you've been sacked, and you can't switch and let the defense know they're getting to you.
And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
A gain of 6 yards.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's Punt, Godwin again. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
At the 9-yard line.
The 2nd down throw from Stafford. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing now, Stafford. And he's going to run this in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown,
Matthew Stafford brought one back earlier and now takes one across.
Sure doesn't look like our MVP from last season is resting on his laurels and satisfied. If anything, he looks as hungry as ever, and that's a scary thought for the rest of the NFL.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that makes this a 10-point game.
17. Bengals 7.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And he sure has proven to be a handful for him, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Burrow. He finds Brown right side. And it looks like about 4 yards on that first down play, Brock, before he sets out. Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on 2nd down. This time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And it'll be first down Bengals.
13 yards on the play.
Here's Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals.
Burrow to the air now. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at Lumen Field in Seattle. The Seahawks at home to take on the AFC champs, the New England Patriots. And this is Ramondre Stevenson. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Patriots begin their AFC title defense and spoil the Seahawks Super Bowl party as they come away with the road win. One more to tell you about. It's the Niners and the Rams, the Melbourne game. First ever trip to Australia. And this is the Niners defense making the big play. Kyler Murray can make things happen. Unfortunately, he wants this one back. It's going to be a pick six, a defensive touchdown. The Niners get their first win of the year in their 80th season as an NFL franchise. And as night falls on a fantastic first Sunday of football, a look here at the rest of the action on a hectic first day of the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Let's see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's a return from the 7. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Snap the pass here on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Irving trying to run for the first. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Well, you've taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
A 2nd down throw from Burrow. Throw over the middle, cut by Brown. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that's going to be good for Bengals' 1st down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And have him gain up about a handful there. Zion McCollum on the stop. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
17 yards. And the Bengals 1st down.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Burrow.
At the 41-yard line.
And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
By Josiah Trotter.
Throwing is Burrow. Over the middle, taken in by Higgins. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Burrow on 1st and 10. And he has been sharper. His teammates happy about that. 3 for 4 passing this series after throwing that interception. Heads out on the bootleg. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And you're doing 6 on that play. That means it is 2nd down and manageable.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. It's going to bring up 1st and goal.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Brown goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Well, he's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down to the 12. And that sack loses 8. It's now 3rd and goal.
Makes it 3rd and goal.
Burrow back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on in the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this drive will start inside the 25. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Taylor Britt on the coverage.
Here's Stafford. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. It's caught by Harrison. And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that is good for a Tampa Bay 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
On the give, this is Irving. Really danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. So you want to be an all-pro? You stick someone like that.
Throwing on second. Stafford. This is hauled in by on the right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. To throw, Stafford. He's not going to add another catch just yet. This one fried out by the contact. It forces fourth down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Counterplay, Brown. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
On second down, Burrow.
12-yard line.
Got a man over the middle. It's Gesicki. Taken down after a quality gain, though, 15 yards. And that's going to give Cincinnati the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 27-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. Second down.
To number 5, T. Higgins. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the
Brown on the inside give. He's hauled down after this couple of yards, but enough. Importantly enough, they get that first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going play action here. Burrow. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
12 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
Play action now. Burrow. Now he takes it. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up second down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Short yardage run here for Brown. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it! The Buccaneers pick it up. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. First and 10 from the 32. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that will set up a Bucs first down.
He was brought down by Jordan Battle.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball to 44.
Tampa Bay.
Now run it with Monunga. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw here, Stafford. Down the field, Evans has it. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. Now lead by 14 points.
24. Bengals 10.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying.
McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
On the return, here's Jones. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Burrow to the air now. He almost throws this away on the first snap of the drive. Put it into harm's way, but the pick is dropped, so they're going to see second down.
Smith on the coverage.
Here's Burrow. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. They've got 3rd and 5 now after the last completion got him 5.
Brings up 3rd
Burrow.
and 5.
And that's going to end up an incomplete pass. Not on the quarterback there. That pass was dropped. It's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Desperation time here. Look at that power, deep left side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Buccaneers out there once again gives us a chance to look at who's coming up on their schedule. First, they're going to face the Browns at home. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. It's another into the hands of Harrison. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
11 on the play. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
One guy with it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Jaquan McMillan there in coverage.
Stafford now. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Jack Kaiser. And that's going to bring up 4th and 19 now.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
And this is going to be lost on the hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Now Burrow. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left. They're going to try to grow it even further. They go with Monangai here. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
To the right and hauled in by Stowers. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Taken in over the middle. It's Evans. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Gronk as they force this 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Bengals ready once again on offense as we see what's in store for them the next few weeks. They'll be at Houston, then it's a trip to the Steel City. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Burrow on 2nd down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
The coverage by Josiah Trotter.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because this has been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
Has it downfield. It's Chase. And now just outside the red zone as they come through on 4th down. So the call to go for it rewarded beyond measure with one of the plays of our game, Brock. And I think they're as surprised as everybody with how well that one went.
Yeah, offensively, they love it. Defensively, you just want to crawl in a hole and just get away. Number one, you don't want to give up a conversion and then a big play to boot. That's some tough defense.
Burrow setting to throw. This time they forced the incompletion. Defense was ready after he got him on that last snap. Now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Brown on the carry. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. And goes to the hurry up here.
On the stop. A gain of 1.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's not going to add another catch just yet. This one pried out by the contact and forces 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Once again, Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Tackled at the 25.
1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Buccaneers looking like they'll start this season with a win. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Stafford back to throw. Hits him on the in route. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Burrow back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Send the tight end in motion.
At the 37-yard line.
The 2nd down throw from Burrow. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing is Burrow. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. That forces 4th down.
They needed a lot more out of this offense in this one, Kate, to keep pace in this contest. Just wasn't there. Continuity wasn't there. Rhythm wasn't there. Confidence wasn't there. This is one they like to forget.
And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here come the Bucs on offense now. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays.
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Well, it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. This is Irving on 2nd. Well, that's not what the offense done. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners, as we say so long from Cincinnati.